This is what beanie hair looks like. I just went for a short walk, um, and like hiked up this hill. There's a lot of wilderness around me, but I was able to get kind of above the road and just just stand there. Took my shirt off, got some sun. It's like 37 degrees outside, but the sun feels amazing. And I've been ignoring getting sun because I go snowboarding and I'm completely covered. I know I'm not getting enough sun. So that felt amazing, and I just stood there and meditated a little bit. And the thing that came up, I wanted to share it. I was meditating on self love, how I can intellectually say, I love myself, but fuck, loving myself. And I started unpacking my life when I was a child, and one memory that really stood out was when I was probably five, something like that, 5 or 6. Um, my parents were divorced. They were divorced when I was 6 months old, so I've never seen them together. Um, and when I was 5 or 6, I remember my dad decided I was gonna move in with him. Me and my other sister, who's 3 years older than I am, we were gonna move in with him, and so we, didn't really ask me or anything, and I love my mom. I still do. I did then, but I guess my dad figured that's what he wanted, and this is in Pakistan, so I don't know what was up with my mom. It's not so easy for a single mother to live over there, but my mom did it for most of my childhood. She did pull it off, but I remember moving in with my dad, and I didn't stop crying. I was just crying for like 2 3 days straight, and just calling for my mom. And I vaguely remember the feeling, not completely, but the memories, it's there. And I I remember I cried so much that my dad ended up taking me back in with my mom in 2 3 days, because my stepmom, who's a beautiful human being, she talked my dad into taking me back. I was a little kid, shouldn't be away from my mom. And so I had this thought while I'm out there meditating, and then the next thing was dairy cows, man. Like that mother, and I know most people don't make the connection between what we feel. We feel pain, we feel attachment, and to what animals feel, especially the animals that we've designated as food or products, right, as commodities. And I started thinking about that feeling, like, wow, my bond with my mother. That bond's true for animals as well. And in the dairy industry, they artificially inseminate a cow so that it starts producing milk, and when it gives birth, they take the child away from them. And there's a video I remember of a mother cow running behind its child. I'll actually link that in the description. I'll find it and link that in the description. But a mother cow running, after its child. And then there's so much shit out there. Like, cows will cry for days. They'll be depressed and cry for days and not eat after they give birth. And it's all just to produce fucking milk. Another animal's milk so you could fucking drink it, which isn't even that fucking good for you. And I wanted to share this. Connect what you feel and what animals feel. Man, animals feel, it's probably not the same, but it could be more intense. How the fuck do we know? We don't know. And it's okay if you don't make the connection. It's okay if people don't make the connection. But I just want you to meditate on it. I I went vegan because all of a sudden a light bulb went on in my head while I was juice fasting 5.5 years ago. And it was that, whoa, I claim to give a fuck about animals, man. And I did. I would always say I love animals. I love animals. But my behavior was completely at odds with that idea of loving animals. I was causing so much pain and misery and suffering to beings that feel, who I claim to give a shit about. And if you haven't had that shift, it's okay. It's okay. But I just want you to ask yourself, you know, who the fuck are you? Don't worry about, see, I think people get caught up in like, well, no, humans aren't going to change. Humans aren't going to become vegan all of a sudden. Humans aren't at that point. And I would agree. I don't think humanity as a whole is at that point for it to be so sensitive to the feelings and the needs of other species. Many of us are, but many of us aren't. And predominantly we are not. But that's okay. Don't let yourself get down because of that, because, oh, most humans are fucked up. Like, it's okay. Think about you. What can you do? Who the fuck are you? What kind of energy are you putting out? Who are you? Who are you? And if you go watch videos of animals being treated the way they are in factory farming, or even if they're slaughtered, there's no fucking humane slaughter. That's bullshit. How would I humanely slaughter you? If you go watch those videos and you are able to make peace and say, yeah, this is me. I want to put this energy that I'm seeing out into the world. I'm okay with that cow crying because we took its child so that we could have milk. I'm fine with that. Then that's you, and that's okay. What I realize is that's not me, man. Like, I want to put love out into the world. Just wanted to share that. That's what came up, and I want to continue shaving shit. Sorry, something popped up here. Yeah. So, namaste. If you have any thoughts, please share them with me. Cheers.